We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Oakland A's. In now, Ahmed Rosario, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Mets, the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first down. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Mengden is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, the center fielder, number 22.
And the pitch.
Oh.
The 1-0 home. Gets a swing and a miss despite being a hanging slider. 1-2 now.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 2-1. Fouled off. fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. One out walk here in the home first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Chris Davis next to bat.
The left fielder, Chris Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Simeon is off of first with 2 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Fastball well outside.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simeon is there. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Two balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Matt Chapman.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Owen.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The right fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty. And striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. First offering on its way. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 7. The second
bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next up for New York, J.D. Davis. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fouled off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Batting it.
Striding into the box, Jake Marisnick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's a ball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Batting 9. The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike 2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
The catcher.
Next up for the A's, Austin Allen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McNeil back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he takes strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And that misses 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit softly down the line at first. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball,
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a
No.
fastball. Close, but ultimately ruled the ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now
So the base is empty
the
here with
first
one
baseman.
away. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt
Olson.
Olson. Now here's the pitch.
Oh,
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Checks his
That's
swing
ball
here,
two.
but he does so in time.
Even though he was
2-1.
fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
All even now, 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
The left fielder, number
So
2.
here's the cleanup hitter,
Chris
Chris Davis. This guy is
Davis.
still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a half swing
No
here
ball.
as he wanted
One
to
strike.
pull it back, but he
All right.
does so too late. It's strike one.
Oh.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
1-2.
Two out, nobody on. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and the throw to
Got it.
first ends the inning. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1
off
for
the
him
bat.
here in this one.
The left fielder, number 52.
First
Yoenis
offering on its way.
Cespedes.
Now a big
Hold
fastball,
on.
and he's well behind it with the swing. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that
Two
time,
balls,
and he
two
draws
strikes.
even at 2-2. And he misses this
3-2.
one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Drilled down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anderson.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Simmons has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Lou Trevino comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Jake Marisnick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Off is Marisnick. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on a breaking ball in the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The right fielder, number 20.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that brings up Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinter.
First pitch on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort
No
there.
ball.
It's 0-1.
One strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's Jeff McNeil. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. To third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The designated hitter.
He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And a hot start to the inning here for the A's with a leadoff triple.
Up next, the catcher.
In now, Austin Allen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A ball and a strike. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. This ball will be chopped foul. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So he ran fastball by him for the punch out. Andrelton Simmons is the second out in the 7th inning. The 0-1 on its way, heading out towards shallow right. Kenna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. And the pitch.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Full count now. Looking to send him packing again. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So
Now
coming
batting,
to the plate, Matt
the third
Chapman.
baseman,
He's hitless
Matt
in his 2 at-bats so far.
Chapman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that
No ball.
fastball. It's a
One
swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial
0-2.
rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the
1-2.
plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jake
The
Marisnick.
center fielder, number 16, Jake.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And he is in there.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he lays off a fastball
ball,
too
no
low
strike.
for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a
Run,
pitch.
run.
Off is
Run,
Marisnick.
run.
Strike taken to throw.
One
Is
ball,
there,
one strike.
and he's out trying to take second. He's in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2
It'd
strike.
be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Ahmed Rosal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning.
Your
Seth
attention,
Lugo
please.
enters from the pen to start the
pitching
8th,
for the
and
New
it's
York
quite
Mets.
possible they'll ask him to
Number
pitch 2 full
67.
innings to close this out.
Lugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the time runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate,
Yeah.
Chet Hinder. As he will look at a first pitch
Hinder.
fastball for
1-0.
ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So a crucial moment
Now
here and
batting,
standing
the
in,
designated
Stephen
hitter.
Piscotty. And he
Steve
does so
Peck.
representing the possible go-ahead run.
Piscotty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
To the plate now, Austin Allen. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Fouled away. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off to the net.
Ready for another chance?
Right
Jeff McNeil will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Here's Pete Alonso, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Big fastball is definitely...
He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do.